Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Count now a ball and a strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Cessa will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Left side, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep. But I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Sessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The center fielder.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball into straightaway left. Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
1-1 the count now. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Drury, a native Oregonian. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brandon Drury is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Fouled off. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in now, Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at 1st as they record the out. First delivery to him on the way. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Drury gloves it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter,
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3. Count 3-1.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the base is empty here with one away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now 4-0. Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll take a look at ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jordan Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Montgomery.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
Batter number 11. Shortstop.
Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Digging in once again, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball. Inside, ball 1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Toronto leads this one 7-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks lead one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roy, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Brendan Drury. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready to take his hacks again, Billy McKinney, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Standing in, Danny Jansen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Through 5 innings, it is now 9-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 9-0. Striding into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Not shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. Torres has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 0-1 the count. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Torres becomes the first out of the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Jansen. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired. 2 down now.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rendell Gritcher. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 9-0. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Skied into straightaway right. McKinney's there for it. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 9-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So stepping in, Danny Jansen. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now in the box, Luke Voigt starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jordan Romano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trent Thornton takes home the win. Luis Cessa struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.